mid-sentence, I feel it. Hustling, no bad, I did it. It's just the beginning, I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line, I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close, that's involved. In the Douglas with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything, Fiscus to Nissans. Don't do arguing, I just throw the peace signs. Meditate.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, number 70. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And we are underway in game 1 of the series. Fouled off to the right. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
That's a Trey Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Turner with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And it's fouled away.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Ball 2.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
2 down, bases empty. Bryce Harper digs in now. Harper recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Betts whips it to first. Out number 3. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Up there.
Laser could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. There's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fly ball down the line, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Wheeler, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man at second. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. That's the challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, and he chases that one below the zone.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Here's the 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Got him. 2 down.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tied Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tied Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. through there, got him. And that is that. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. So the Los Angeles Dodgers putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year. And so far, they look the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
Late swing fouled off. Bohm, the third overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. And that misses. Ball two. Popped up. Betts under it. One away.
That is it. The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. Fastball is outside. That's a slider for a strike.
Ball.
Two now. And that skips into dirt. Got him swinging.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing pattern that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second.
Ball one.
The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Now that's smacked to right center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? The 1-1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
3-1 is on the way. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Will Smith, batting with one down, takes a strike. Smith matched a homer in his last game. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 away. Digging in, Alex Call.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
With 4 runs batted in his last game. Muncy, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
He had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Fought off foul.
Ball.
One and 2 here. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Crawford recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Top of the 3rd, no score. Now a fly ball to right center. And that should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball. That's inside.
The Phils with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. There for the out. Runner scores from 3rd.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out. Gets that run in from 3rd. They get on the board first.
Trey Turner now.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
That one way inside. Oh, look at the stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland. This one lifted in the air, left field. March on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to walk that one back, no doubt.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. Led off this game with a double. The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Aye.
Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1.
That's a ball.
Close
That's
one,
ball 3.
doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Freddie Freeman waiting for a turn at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And that is in for a strike. And the count's full. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1.
Freddie Freeman.
And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So far, he's picking up right where he left off coming into this one, Siggy. Whatever he's eating lately, don't change a thing.
Well, a really impressive outing so far, and he told us pregame about the importance of getting off to a good start against this lineup. Doing it again today.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. And a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Stott stands in now and watches strike one. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's JT Realmuto. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. That one at the knees for a strike. Man on second, 2 down.
That's out.
That one hooked foul. And now it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. And that's the inning. Phillies strand one. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one ripped, but foul. This one in the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next, with the Dodgers, the right field, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. There's the strike. Tuck goes down on strikes.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Max Muncy. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Muncy, 35 years old, made his big league debut in 2016, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. The Dodgers down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here! Max Muncy mashes one the opposite way. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tie it up. It's 1-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap, man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Garcia on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hit weakly on the ground.
Nope, that's
and foul ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Ahí.
The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Clearly it didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side of the 5th. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one ripped to left. 1 up, 1 down. next for L.A., Alex Freeland. Flying to left his first time. Out to short, Turner. In plenty of time to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Bouncer to second. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Kyle Schwarber.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Trey Turner at the plate. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Foul ball there. Only 2 now. Got him swinging. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
So here is Bryce Harper cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. This one smacked out to left center. He's got it, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still tied, 1-1. of the 6th inning. Andy Pappas steps in, top 5 in WAR, basically worth more than a couple of bottom feeder teams. Unreal singing.
Yeah, he's not just valuable, Boog. He's practically carrying the franchise in a backpack.
If you replaced him, you'd need 3 players, a lucky rabbit's foot, and a small miracle.
And even then, you're probably still trailing in the 7th.
Ball, that's out.
Now one
That's ball
miss.
3.
Back to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Just missed it.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Turner. And the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in L.A., now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Bryson Stott, 1 for 2. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
JT Realmuto steps in.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the last half of the seventh. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. You know, these Dodgers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Kawhi the kick and the 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Next, Muncy at the dish. He's already homered in this game. Activity in the bullpen. Zach McCambly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Keller getting cranked up as well. The 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one, you tip your cap.
That's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. Zach McCambly into the game, on for his 20th appearance of the year. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And he swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. This one kicks away from Real Muto. And the runner stays where he is.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball one.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line drive, and foul ball. The 2-1. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Alex Freeland in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position, so some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Alex Freeland. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. Well, that's one of those where you expect the guy from second to score.
Very big at back coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. And a curve misses outside. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The Dodgers threatening here, the bottom of the 7th. And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 2-2. What a stop. Goes to second with it. What a play. Inning over. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers 1. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. And Mundo Sosa. He represents the go-ahead run. Right through there for a strike. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And there's a base hit to the left. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Adolis Garcia will hit next. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Slice to right. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Justin.
Go-ahead run on base. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Over to first, and a save.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
There's a strike. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tag. Out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
3-2
That's
now.
off the plate.
Kyle Schwarber, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. 2 down, nobody on. We're at the top of the 8th. Struck him out swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brad Keller.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now into the game, Pedro Leon. He'll be out in left field.
number 24, Pedro.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Papas. 1 for 3.
Number 44.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. There's a swing and a miss. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tanner Banks. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw and getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball out to center field. Crawford should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Go-ahead run is 90 feet away. This at-bat could end up deciding the game when everything is said and done.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The sweeper catches the low part of the zone for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Here's the 0-2. And ball 1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at third near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking for the strikeout. And we stay tied as the inning ends.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown and bringing in flavor. The spice is coming in hot. Elevation, I'm on the rise now. Keep heading for the top spot.
We go to the 9th. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front of foul.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That's a really good take.
Bounce it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Chopped left side. Muncy. The throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's Turner now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Blake Trinan.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Ball 1.
For 1-0.
Ball 2.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Bryce Harper would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base.
No, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
You don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Ball, that's upstairs.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner edges away at second. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch. There's a strike. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air, left field, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch is outside. Alec Bohm next to bat for Philadelphia. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at second. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Flying around third is Turner. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
One down. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here comes the 0-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Looking for the K. Boom. Wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That's a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Nope.
at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One, two now.
That's bolted.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And that's his strikeout wicket. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Joan Duran.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game. Down the third baseman, Max Muncy. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball one.
Now, Brew, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Flares it into the outfield. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
At the plate, Alex Call. Left field. Plays it on the bounce, and it deflects away.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball in something like that you can allow a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you were worth the hitter with it.
Here in the bottom of the ninth one, Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, center field. Out, number 2.
Up next with the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. Trying to deliver as the hero. Just missed.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Two on, 2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Ball game. What a grand slam. Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's Mason Margiela. Double R Kim with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and Hyoko dispatch it, I got no vendetta.